mentors and students, learning all kinds of games like League of Legends and Tribes and everything else you want to learn. Sandboxclan.net, and then they are partnering with Team Moot Point in this game for a New Blood tournament, which started tonight on Tribescast.com. We're hoping to see all kinds of new teams sign up and learn. You can be taught by pros, semi-pro players, teach your team how to play competitively, play other new teams, learn how the game works. And there's some players from Team Slamurai. I'm sorry, fellas. I was hoping you would win, but Egocentric proved to be too much for you tonight. But really close games, to be honest.
They were. I am sweating a whole lot right now.
You should be proud of your team. Those are really good performance you put up tonight. Especially Drydock.
Drydock is one that we have not practiced on very much at all. So I'm not that surprised that we did. And
there's Dodge Pong from Team Egocentric. Congratulations on your win, sir.
Thank you very much.
And Bart, help us out. Ego will be facing who in the round of 16? Possibly?
We will be looking at Egocentric moves on now. Are getting in the brackets. They will be playing against Boss.
Yes. Boss. That's going to be a fun one. And then the winner
of that goes on to play the winner of IDK Daedalus.
Wow. And Daedalus was a little scared of IDK, but hopefully good games. There's a lot of players coming in from this match. Pessimistic, we were agog at your high, out-of-nowhere route. Did you invent that yourself? Your mic is quiet, sir.
It's a derp route. That's Ivan's route.
Yeah, that is invented by Ivan. We call it the derp route.
Yeah, that's
the derp route. It is slow off the stand, but it is a joy to watch as the defenders are so confused as it comes in, looking around for flag carriers. Yes?
With safe fall, you can get out at, I think, 260, 270 with 800 health.
Well, I was talking about just how much speed you lose on the stand as opposed to how much you have versus coming in. Anyway, I am just speechless. That was a lot of fun to watch. Ego, why did you lose Drydock to Slamurai?
We didn't. Diablo 3?
It was Arcs.
Oh, we lost Arcs.
I'm sorry, Arcs. Samurai won Arcs. I'm sorry, my mistake. I spoke wrong. So Samurai won the first map, and you won 2 in a row. So why did you lose Arcs and Navina to Samurai?
I think rustiness, personally. I don't know. We haven't played, the group that we had tonight hasn't played together a lot. We're kind of like moved around right now. David Bowie's in Japan.
Is Meet.org a renamed player, or is he a new pickup for you?
New.
I want to say I love that name. More than once during the match, it just made me crack up.
I'm a big fan of funny names in this game.
It's like Meet.org's coming up the middle.
So you are Rusty. You were saying your captain's out of the country. Is that right?
He's in Japan.
And are you mostly a U.S. East or U.S. West team?
I think mostly East. We have a few West players like Xanther and Ivan when he comes around.
Where was Xanther tonight? I noticed you had a different sniper.
Yes, Xanther has kind of an odd work schedule, so tonight he is working, but he snipes for us whenever he can.
What about Slamurai? Are you mostly East or West?
East.
And the name Slamurai, you were saying, is a homage to the Space Jam stuff?
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of. You should be very proud of your performance on Arcs and other maps also. Very close game, the first map. And then, obviously, Egocentric, we're proud of you for moving on to round 16 in this awesome tournament for Tribes Ascend. How did you get your heads in the game after you lost the first map?
I think for the most part, we just started talking a bit more. Offense and defense started communicating, and we kind of realized what we were doing wrong and kind of adjusted as needed.
Did you come in cold, or did you warm up before the map started, the first map?
We did do a little bit of a warm-up, probably about an hour or so, but it was a lot of OVD and a lot of strategy talk. It wasn't a whole lot of actual, like, bare-bones practice.
Sometimes teams will come in cold, they won't be quite ready to play, and they'll end up losing the first map but winning the series because they get in the groove a little bit. So Pessimistic was a really obviously influential factor here, but you also had QHP on Drydock. You subbed him in for one map, is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
There he is.
We felt that on Drydock 2 cappers would be best over 3 raider or just 3 general offense with 1 capper. So we had a backup ready to do 2 cap on that.
And I felt really bad for Slamurai and Catavatic because they were going up against Canuck, a really good sniper, as well as Sweetness, a second sniper. and they ended up going for 3 Pathfinders, and they were getting shut down. It was really hard to watch.
2 snipers was very difficult to deal with. I'll say that. We have a Raider and Jug kind of offense that is just not fast enough to move around and disrupt them all.
I kept asking my commentator, my analyst, what do you do about that? Bart, what do you do about 2 snipers?
The conventional wisdom is Raider cluster.
So move the flag in medium. That can also work, definitely. The shield pack will absorb snipes. Do the teams externally agree with that? You two?
Yeah, pretty much.
Strike seems to be working.
Pathfinders just don't have enough health.
No, there were
2 snipers.
There was 1 strikeout, but you didn't strike grab with it. Why'd you do that? Slamurai.
They tried to strike grab once on Catabatic.
Yeah, I missed the strike grab, actually.
Oh, no.
It was sort of a last-second thought, actually. I've had a lot of trouble in recent games giving the strike up too early because they're so fucking expensive nowadays that I've been trying to stay in it more often. And then I got kind of, caught up between give it up, don't give it up. I don't know. Missed the grab there.
And Pessimistic, that route you were running, you did miss the flag a few times. Is that very hard to run?
Not really. I literally haven't played Tribes in like 2 weeks. I was horrendously rusty. I missed so many routes that I should have hit. I was really frustrated with myself.
Well, we hope you are in shape for your match against Boss. It's going to be a hard one, I think. Do either of you have questions for each other before we start to round up a little bit?
I'd just like to say good game. It was a good battle, especially on arcs. Close game.
Yes, good game indeed.
Yeah.
And how about, does Bart have any questions for the teams?
Do I have any questions for the teams? Yeah, sure. How was the after that? I guess my main question is, how was it so hard for you guys to catch that pessimistic route? I just never seen that before, or was it the coordination?
It was that our Hoff started, IMing me in IRC afterwards. Said I don't even know where it came from. After having seen him get out 5 times, 6 times, I have no idea where it came from.
If you watch that route from spectator, it looks really obvious. But if you actually stay on the stand, if you don't have somebody tell you where that's coming from, or you've never seen it before, it's literally completely blind. Like unless you know where it's coming from, you will never see it.
And there is the flag, M-Star. Is that your usual role for Slamurai?
Yes. Yeah, I only do bring.
He brings the doom.
Bringing the doom.
M-Star's chain is absolutely phenomenal.
I saw that.
It's annoying to LO against, it's annoying to cap against. You gotta run something interesting or unique to get past it.
Pessy had an amazing route on Catabatic. I didn't see it until the last few minutes of the game, and I couldn't do anything against it.
We should have really sent M-Star off his leash and sent him to the stand to do
offense.
Last ditch offense, yeah.
Yeah, we've done that before and it's quite interesting.
I heard about that. That was awesome.
Were you were doing a 4-3 split, Egocentric, 4 defense, 3 offense?
It's kind of like a 3-1-3.
We kind of
3-1-3-1 midfield
on each map, I think, didn't we?
Well, we ran 4 offense on every map except for Catabatic, which we did the 3-1-3, and the 1 was the offensive sniper, who was both offensive and defensive.
And what about Slamurai? Do you tend to prefer a defensive setup or an offensive setup?
I think we prefer offense, yeah.
Yeah.
So usually 4-3 offense.
At a certain point, we noticed that they were running midfield sniper and started sending a guy to disrupt him, but he was just all over the place.
I think that I noticed that, wasn't it Nitrous sniping for you on Dry Dock instead of Lover?
That's right.
And why was it the choice to do that?
We just wanted to put him in for a game.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a little bit of depth to the roster in certain positions.
Little known fact, actually, Nitrous for a short time was a sniper for Egocentric for a while back, way back in the day.
Yeah, we asked him how many guys were on the team. He said 1. So it's apparently Egocentric's a different team than back then.
Is it? Yeah, I think that's actually about right. Pessy, you were around then. I was
Egocentric is like 3 different teams.
Yeah, I think
he said he only played with 1 guy from your current team when he played with them.
He's lying.
Yeah, Egocentric is like the ship of Theseus. Go look that up.
Just constant rotation.
Yeah.
We definitely look forward to all of Slamurai's upcoming games in the Team 4 ladder. Do you plan on joining the Game Shrine ladder? in 10v10 or otherwise?
More ladders, probably.
For 10v10, maybe.
Yeah.
Of these two teams, do you like 10v10 as a possibility for fun?
We don't care, we just want to play lots of games and have fun.
For fun, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
10v10
about
sounds a lot
10v10.
better. I feel a lot less alone on the flag stand, and
All these teams kicking up a fuss about 10v10 and all that are just fun police, basically. They just don't want to do it because they're stupid.
I'd prefer more than 7s, but I'm not sure if I'd go as high as 10s. I think 8s is a nice medium.
Yeah, I don't know. The 10s, I think there'd just be too many raiders everywhere. It would just break.
Set
It would
class
just be
limits or something.
broken. Yeah. I mean, you'd definitely have to figure out what the proper limits were because, yeah, there'd be too many raiders.
It would be tough to reliably field that many players too, I think.
But I've got a question for you.
Yes.
Are you adding another classic game? Ever? Or planning to?
Are we planning to add another class? No, there is no short-term plans to add another class. It's going to be more
revamp
you'll
classes,
see,
right?
You'll see, more weapons coming out and more playstyles coming out for the current classes.
Are there any long-term goals to add new classes?
I can't talk about long-term goals.
Where are bioderms?
Where are the bioderm? Where are the dance animations and taunts?
Yeah.
Where are the
the
female
bioderm.
voices? Where's the crack pack?
Where's this game not like 2-1 yet? What's going on?
Well,
But
either
all that
way-
stuff is stuff that we obviously want to bring you guys. I think the first stuff will be out of that list. I think the first stuff is Bioderm skins.
Can you add a Charles Barkley skin?
I'm sorry.
Can you add a Charles Barkley skin?
Charles Barkley.
I'm pretty certain that every shot that I miss now is because I'm not wearing a Bioderm skin.
Oh, okay.
So if you guys could rush that, I'd appreciate it.
If you are fans of Slamurai, check out their games on Team Warfare Ladder and possibly Game Shrine on tribescast.com. And congratulations to Egocentric moving on to round 16, where they'll face probably Boss. Good luck getting your roster back in shape for that next week. Round of 16 starts tomorrow. Any last-minute shout-outs or thank yous or funny jokes?
shout out to Minus Effectus for teaching me how to play tribes. He got me into this game and he taught me how to play.
If you're interested in learning how to play a bit of Tribes, go check out teamegocentric.com. We got a lot of guides up there for you, and you can submit your own.
Guides and videos at that website, teamegocentric.com. And that will do it, I think, for us, for Tribescast at the North American Star League. We will see you next time, tomorrow night at the same time, for the round of 16 beginning up. Matches get better and better as we go along. Thanks a lot to Craig for being the observer, for Bart helping me out, and Persian being my commentator. We will see you again very soon.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Good
Thanks, guys.
Have a good one.
Good games.
Stairs.
Stairs.